torches on. Turning that one on. And that one. Really? That's just no good. Too bright. Ooh. That's better. Alright, so it's not. Ooh. Good evening, everybody. Okay, so we are having technical difficulties with Facebook. Facebook is broke. Good evening, Phyllis. Good evening, David. Hi, baby. That was to Lindsay, not to you, David, by the way. Hope everyone is well. Hello, Louise. Hello, Josie. See if we get a few more on. Money Scratter. Oh, yeah, Money Scratter. David. Scotty boy. Oh, you know, a spanner on mine. Tracy. Well, I don't know. I'd call you baby if you want, David. I don't mind. So, yeah. So, we're not going well tonight. We're already 15 minutes late because Facebook's playing up. So, we're just hoping. Good evening, Diana. Just hoping everything goes. Look at that, my hat's even they're on straight. Everything goes to plan on YouTube. So, I hope we're all having a great Halloween. Oh, this seems so slow. Why is it so slow? Good evening, Linda. Let's wait for a few more to come on, then we'll get something started. Quicker we start, quicker we get finished, because this place is just like... Well, it's nice actually, but it's rather dark. I ain't got my big torch on. Chris, good evening. Please put what you hear, see and feel in chat. My movies. Movies? Death is not the end. Good evening. Happy Halloween to everybody. Yes, well. Do we start? Shall we start? Does it sound alright? Oh, good evening, Ben. I wondered who that were. And now I know. Get me history bit out. We'll start this. Thank you, Phyllis. Right, are we ready? We are at an old engine house and furnace. So, this engine house was built for a pumping engine to keep the iron mine dry. The engine house was built and engine installed in 1813, according to the date on the stone. Well, we're not at the engine house at the minute, so we're going to have a look at that in a bit. The coal in this area is at a deeper level than the iron, and the mining maps of the area do not show any working in this area in the coal seam, so it's not clear whether it was worked for coal or not. It did, however, seem to have several phases of operation, and given that the iron was smelted by coke in the later years, maybe they could have supplied their own. The engine was moved from here in around 1870. To the rear of the engine house is where we are now. I've lost my place. The rear of the engine house is an iron furnace dating back to around 1700. It was built sometime between 1698 and 1704 and operated until 1741 with charcoal as fuel. It is thought that the furnace operated again around 1790 using coke as fuel to produce gun castings. Ghostly figures have been seen, as well as orbs and weird lights. There have been blue lights seen shining from the old engine house. There have been strange smells and mist reported around here. And there has also been mention of witches and witchcraft during attempts to communicate with spirits at this location. So, that's where we are. That's a little bit of history about where we are. So I'm going to turn you guys round if I can actually remember on this thing how to turn you guys round. You know when we're like doing chit chats at home, we can turn it round no problem without even thinking about it. No. And that. This is the old furnace where we are at the minute. In the middle of this. See, you can't even see now, can you? This dark, horrible wood. It's very dark. So we'll have a walk round. Don't know how good EVPs will be around here because I don't know if you guys can hear, but all I can hear is motorway one side and the road the other. Oh yeah, this is the old furnace. So I thought we'll have a Can I make Karen a mod? Not on here I can't, Lindsay, no, you'd have to ask Scotty to do it. I don't think I can anyway, I will try. Let me have a look. Can Karen type again and see if you are now a moderator? She got a blue spanner. Is she a spanner? Is Karen a spanner? I can't see because on this screen nobody's got spanners. So has Karen got a spanner now? Yes, she's a spanner. Woohoo! I can do it. I could put people in time out from here and all. I've worked out how to do that right. So everyone behave because I can time you out from here. I wouldn't. I didn't know I could. I've just found out I can't. Oh, it's pitch black in here. I'm going to turn this light off a minute, right? Just to show you guys how dark it is, right? That's the furnace. If I turn this out, that's what you can see. That's how dark it is in here now. That's just not good. Won't mind as much, but not even on sacred ground. So, put the spirit box on. Don't forget, guys. Put in the chat what you hear, please. Good evening, spirits. My name's John. I mean you no harm or disrespect. I'm just here to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Could you step forward and tell me your name on this device in my hand? Do you used to work? Did you used to work here at the furnace? Evening, Daniel. Can you tell me what year this furnace was built? Is there a Leonard here? A gentleman named Leonard? Did you work at the furnace? Are we back yet? Oh, what's going off? Really Bear, good evening, my friend. How are we back?
We never ran.
Yes, back now, marvellous. I don't know what happened there. Just refresh, guys, if you have to. Is there a Leonard here? Did you work at this furnace? Or at the mines? Can you tell me what year this furnace was built? Did they used to mine the coal from here for this furnace? Or did they used to bring it in from somewhere else? You what, Lindsay? Something what? Something working. Good evening, Eve. Happy Halloween. Hello's Eve. This is where the veil's supposed to be finished between our world and yours. Can you step forward and communicate with me just to give me validation that there is an afterlife? Leonard, are you here? Max? I don't go in there, because if I go in there I might lose you again. You could turn that off a minute. Put it back on. I'm going to put it back on. Oh, it's creepy as hell in here. At least we might get to the laser vortex tonight. But it could be fun trying to do it. I'm just going to get the REM pod out. Put my bag down there. Oh, dear. REM pod. Nobody else seems to be having problems with Facebook. So we got the REM pod. Keep looking over here. Got the Ovulus. I'm going to put the Ovulus on there because if I carry it written and dash, if I carry the Ovulus it's just going to go off like mental because of all the EMF or whatever coming out of the phone and the other equipment I've got on there. So we have flashy balls. Try and turn this down a bit so you can see. Flashy balls in the REM pod. I've turned that up a bit. Spirits, there's now water dripping. Now 2 more devices on the floor, or 3 for you to use, and 1 over there. If you can move any of the objects that are on the floor or manipulate the words that are in that word bank to give me any relevant responses to any questions, just to let me know you're here. I'd appreciate it. Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me what year this furnace was built? Or what year you used to work here? Could you affect any of the devices on the floor? Make them light up? Just try and move one of the balls or approach that blue light. It'll only light up and let me know that you're here, none of them will hurt you. What did you used to make at this furnace? Tommy? Did you just say Tommy? Is that your name? Were there many accidents here at this furnace? Quite a few people had accidents, either getting burnt or burning to death. How many people used to work at this furnace? What was your job here? What did you have to do at this furnace? What was your job? What did you do? I mean, no harm or disrespect. I'm here to communicate with you. Did they used to have children working at the furnace or at the mine? Please don't be afraid. You seem very quiet, very hesitant to talk. Why is that? Well, you like people coming to communicate with you? Did somebody just cough? Is that because of the smoke that used to come out of the furnace? All the debris? The ash and the smoke? Do you have problems with your lungs? Breathing problems? Well, you like people coming to communicate with you. There's a gentleman here with a burnt face or a spirit,
you know what I mean,
who in life had an accident and he got his face burnt. I'm not here to hurt you. I only want to talk. You want me to stop? You want me to stop talking to you?
It's so different. In that you can tackle bully.
Is this Tommy or Max? Or Gerald? Leonard, sorry, not Gerald. Gerald? Where'd Gerald come from? Can you speak through this device? Could you speak clearly for me, please? If you need any energy, use some of mine.
So after.
Did you have an accident here? Something bad happened to you? Leonard, why are you saying one leg? Nice, Wheelie Bear. I hope you had a good time. Anything else come through the ovulus? No, nothing. Come on, spirits. I've travelled all this way to come and talk to you. I'm here on my own. You said it feels like. What feels like?
It should be.
Right. Spirit box does my head in. Right, turn that one off a minute. I'll try an EVP, although like I said, I don't know if you guys can hear the cars going past here. I mean, the microphone this is pointing away from the road, so you might not hear them as much as I can. Let's get the digital recorder out, turn that light back up a bit. Like I said, I don't know how good the EVP is going to be. Just get the speaker ready and we can play it back. Oh. No, there was nothing in the history that I found about a fire, but obviously it was a working mine in the 1800s and a furnace here, so it wouldn't surprise me if there was. Right, are we ready, guys? Good evening, spirits. My name's John. I mean you no harm or disrespect. I'm just here to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Would you step forward and tell me your name? Was there ever a fire here that people died in or were badly injured in? There's a gentleman here that only has one leg, or an injured leg. Can you tell me what year this furnace was built? Stop it there. A bit longer here, guys. Do a few more things and we'll have a wander down to the engine house. Oh, where's my cable gone now? That's it. We'll do this EVP and then we'll decide whether we're going to might do a bit of vape here and then put one of the apps on. Good evening, spirits. My name's John. Meaning no harm or disrespect. I'm just here to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Would you step forward and tell me your name? Was there ever a fire here that people died in or were badly injured in? There's a gentleman here that only has one leg or an injured leg. Can you tell me what year this furnace was built? No, I had nothing on that one, guys. Right. Turn that one off. Yeah, guys, please subscribe if you're not already. Help us get up to that magic 1,000. Then we ain't got to use this silly app that I'm using. And then we can live stream straight to YouTube. Because I don't know what's up with Facebook tonight, but it wouldn't allow me to live stream every time I pressed post and then go live. The app just shut down. Was updated earlier, so another great update by Facebook, I'm presuming. So I'm just trying to get this phone switched on ready. Can leave that there. Alright. Yeah, it's nice to be on YouTube for a change. Right, I'm going to blow some vape towards the furnace. Unfortunately, if there was a fire here and anybody died in an accident in a fire, they might not be too impressed about it. Forget to get some screenshots, guys. Kimmy, you've not got a spanner? don't know why, but unfortunately, oh, I just turned you around, guys, sorry. Unfortunately, it's not letting me do anything with chat now. So now chat's broke on my end. Jesus Christ. Sorry. That goddamn Ovilus just came out with file. But it's not said a word for ages. Yeah, I think chat's broke on my end. I can't add a moderator now because I can't do anything. It won't let me do anything on chat now. Great. Do I have to? No, no, won't let me do it now. Right, let's get some. I'm not messing about with that. I'll have to sort it later. What app do we want on, guys, first? Thank you, Karen. What app do you want, guys? Necrophonic. First one. Fastest finger first. Necrophonic it is. Good, because that don't take as long to set up. Don't forget, guys, put in the chat what you hear. This is another device you can use to communicate with me. If you just step forward, try and manipulate the phonics, the sounds that are coming out of this device to make a word. Leonard, are you here? Any spirit that used to work at this furnace that would like to communicate with me? Just even if it's just to give me a message, tell me to go away. Back of the arch, there is, round at the back of the arch there is a hole, and I think that's a McDonald's cup, that white thing you can see. Or if you mean the arch round the side, go in. I can try, but it might cut off. You want me to go into the furnace? I'm inside the furnace. Can you affect one of the devices on the floor down there? I'm inside the furnace. What happened in here? Did you just say my name? Leonard? Are you going to communicate with me? Do you used to work at this furnace? Or at the mine? What happened to you? If you're talking to me, could you say my name clearly, please? My name's John. Can you say John? Do you need some more coal or coke for the furnace? Is the furnace going out? Is there a lady called Eve here?
What?
I mean you no harm. I'm not here to disrespect you. I'm not here to connect with any negative spirits at all. I just want to know your story and find proof of the afterlife. Eve, what happened to you? Eve, what happened to you? Did you used to work at this furnace? Or was it Leonard? Is Leonard your husband? I'm only here to help, or to communicate with you. I'm sure there were a bloke's voice in background then. Maybe you guys can confirm it, but I heard somebody whispering and I'm sure I heard it say, Leonard, Leonard. But like, not as one word. If you understand what I mean. It might have been lemon. Could have been lemon. Maybe that was me because somebody had said Leonard. Did you say your name, Leonard? Could have said lemon. Like I said, I was thinking about Leonard at the time when I heard it. I'm going to go to the engine house in a minute. Are you going to follow me there? Or is there other spirits there that will communicate with me? Did they used to bring the iron here from the mine? Are you going to follow me? Pick these up then. Let's have a walk round to engine house. Because to be fair, here I'm not sensing, don't claim to be medium, but I'm not really, I don't feel anything. Or nothing that, I don't know, no urgency. Yeah. I'll leave the necrophonic on. Gone? Who's gone? What's that say? Hippity hop. Hippity hop?
Yeah.
Which? Well, I've never heard hippity hop. Hippid hop. Hippid hop. Hippid hop. Whatever, I don't know. I've never heard that come out the Ovilus before. But I have turned the Ovilus off just for a minute. I'll get round to the engine house and I can put it back down because, like I say, if I put it in my pocket turned on, I don't know if it's picking up static or whatever off me or off phone, EMF. The witches have come out to play. I hope they're good witches. Let's make sure I've got everything before we go. Are you coming down to the engine house with me? Eve? Leonard? Let's go for a walk. If I can remember way back to engine house. But again, guys, this is how dark it is in here. Without that light, that's all I can see. Nothing. Follow the trees. Which tree? If I start following a tree, I'm running, because if a tree's moving. It's not far, but it's... Little bench there. Yeah. Did that just say tree then? I'm sure that just said tree. No, it's this way. It's definitely this way. It's there, look. So this is the engine house. Hold on. I'll get my torch out because it seems it's darker than dark here. There's the engine house. It's castellated at the top. You see, even spirits are taking mickey out of me with trees. This is inside the engine house. This is where, hopefully, the stream's going to hold up. Well, it should do because there is no roof. Good evening, Andrew. So, what I think I'm going to do, now we're here, I'm going to try and get, yeah, that's what we're going to do, Lindsay, try and get the vortex set up in here. But you will have to bear with me a minute, guys, because I have only got one hand. I'm going to put a device up now that you can show yourself in. Is that right?
Yeah.
There we go, the vortex is going. You guys can probably see it better this way. There's a vortex up the wall.
No.
So what I'm going to try and do is stand in the vortex. Let me get my e-cigarette. Yeah, don't forget guys, we are live tomorrow night at the Haunted Museum Picture House in Nottingham. Forget to join us for that. See if I can turn it. No, that just takes it right off, doesn't it? Could you show yourself? You try and show yourself in this mist, this vape? Can you tell me your name through this device in my hand? And try and show yourself? Did you used to work at this mine? Or at this engine tower? How many of you are here? Is there 4 of you here? One, two, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, knock at the door. Anyone? Yeah? Anyone? You guys, it's not half of this isn't showing up on screen, but you know here, this place is just filled with. I can see it all way up in the smoke. It's just not showing up on the screen. Well, thank you if you tried to show yourself. We might try that again in a bit. It's really good. This place is like filled with smoke. I'm just going to put them over there a minute, guys. Because we probably will do that again. Now I have another device in my hand. If you could stand in the doorway, hopefully, this device can pick you up. Could you stand in the door, please? Could you sing the song again, please? 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Stop. Don't you like that song? Hate it, did that say? What song do you want to sing? You stand in the door for me, please. Can you tell me what song you want to sing then? Don't you like songs? Don't you like singing? One, two. Two. How many spirits are here now? Either in or around this engine house. And what's your name? What's your name? Did you just, little boy, just say my name then? Did you just say John? Please step forward. Stand in the doorway, maybe this camera will pick you up.
4,
Is there 12 of you here now? Did you all work in the mine?
yeah.
Again, I'm going to put some devices just over here. We've got this one with a blue light on it. If you walk up to it, now just let me know that you're here, it'll not hurt you. The other two you have to try and move. If you can move either of those, they will flash. Just let me know that you're here. Show you how they work. You just have to touch them or move them, and they will flash. Can you do that? Kieran? Is there a Kieran here? I'm just here to speak to any spirit that wants to pass a message. Immersion, threshold, and V. I'm going to put that down there though, because if I carry it, it's going to go mental. Let's try dead wave. In fact, no. Let's turn this one off a minute. We'll try another EVP. And then we'll go back onto dead wave. Or maybe the spirit box. I don't know. EVP session 2 at the engine house. Good evening, spirits. My name's John. I mean you no harm or disrespect. I'm just here to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Would you step forward and tell me your name? Are there any children here that used to work down the mine? Is Kieran here? Or Leonard? Or Eve? What year did this mine open? How many fatalities were there in the mine? Now I think the lights you can see flashing, Lindsay, it's that blue display on the top. I think it's something to do with the frames per second that it works on Streamlabs. So it appears to be flashing, it's not actually the lights. It's the display. Plug this in. Bottom one. I'm hoping the speaker's turned on. EVP session 2 at the engine house. Good evening, spirits. My name's John. I mean you no harm or disrespect. I'm just here to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Would you step forward and tell me your name? Are there any children here that used to work down the mine? Is Kieran here? Or Leonard? Or Eve? What year did this mine open? How many fatalities were there in the mine? No. So we'll go for another one straight after them. Just unplug the speaker. EVP session 3 at the engine house. Did you work in this engine house? Was it your job to keep the engine running and keep the water out of the mine? What were the conditions here to work in? What were they like? Who owned this mine? Do you have a message that you'd like to pass on? Stop like that. This is so much easier when there's two of us. EVP session 3 at the engine house. Did you work in this engine house? Was it your job to keep the engine running and keep the water out of the mine? What were the conditions here to work in? What were they like? Who owned this mine? Do you have a message that you'd like to pass on? Nope. Again. Nothing. So, put the digital recorder away. You guys want to try Spirit Box again for a bit? And then go on to Dead Wave? You can with. Oh, they're talking to me then.
Xbox. Danny. FM.
Are there some children here singing? What song are you singing? Can you sing it for me, please?
The cluster.
A bit loud. What did that just say? Can you say that again if that was you, please? I don't mean you any harm. Take the light back up now, can't I? I've turned it down. Did you just say the word angel? There's something right behind me then. But it could have been. No. Thought it might have been a leaf or something I trod on, but it wasn't. Are the children still here? Would you like to sing? Jonty, Stan, Bella, Kirk. They're your names? They're the children's names? Are you all stood in a circle? Holding hands? Could one of you or all of you put your energies together and make one of the balls on the floor flash? Or approach that blue light? Do you know my name? Could you say my name, please? Tonight is when the veil is at its thinnest. What night is it? Evening exploring with Kelly.
Day one of
Radio. That's day one. Come on, I mean you no harm. See if anything else has come through the ovulus. No, nothing else has come through the ovulus. You just can't? What can't you do? Turn it off a minute. Right, I'm going to put all this stuff away in my bag. So I'm going to go for a walk around the outside. But unfortunately, because I'm here on my own, I don't want to be leaving all this equipment in here. Just in case. But we are going to come back in here. We're not on Facebook because Facebook's broke. Facebook is broken. It wouldn't let me go on Facebook at all. Every time I tried to go live on the app, it just kept shutting down and forcing it to close. I'm hoping it's the app that's at fault and it's not me that's banned. But what can you do? Oh. Southern for me. Yeah, Chris? No, that's why I don't want to leave it really. But like I said, we will come back in here and have another, probably get the laser grid set back up again in a bit and try that again. Yeah, we're hoping Facebook's going to be sorted for tomorrow night, because if it isn't, I'm going to cry. Right. Oops. Oh no, 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 no. It's right, I've just touched screen with my hand on the other phone, and nearly turned the phone up. Probably picked everything up. Yes. Right, I'm going to put dead wave on, and we're going to have a walk round the outside and see if we can pick up or anything. Right. I just there we go. Can you step forward, please? Use this device in my hand. Can you step forward and tell me your name, please? Can you tell me what this place is? Or what it was? What this was? What was it used for? Did you work at the mine or in the engine house? Don't forget, guys, if you hear anything, put it in the chat. No, we're not getting down that way, are we? How many people died in the mine? Where's that? What doorway? No, I think that were a window. Doorways around the back where we were. Oh, where is Sandy? The little children still here. The little children still here. I look from inside. Is it that up there? See, I don't know. Was there another floor in here? Ooh. Could have been 2 floors. Could have been. It looks up there. If you guys see, looks like there's holes where beams could have gone. There's a group of gentlemen stood in here, or at a doorway. Where was the mine shaft? I'll go back up, Cheryl, to the top, and we'll see if we can. Stand here. Is there any spirits here that used to work in the mine or in the engine house that are still here now? Could you tell me your names? Tell me what happened to you. Was there an accident here in the mine? Is one of the gentlemen called Damien? Is there a lady here as well? Do you want to talk? I'm just going to change the channels on this. Rachel, it's an old mine, a lead mine. This is the engine house. We've been back to the furnace behind earlier. That was here. Smelting the lead, whatever. Not that lead, it's not lead, it's iron. Duh. Wrong mine. Do you still visit this place? Or are you stuck here? There's a little girl here that needs help. Could you tell us your name, please? Come on, sweetheart, we need to know your name. I mean you no harm. We'll try and help you if we can. Is your name Amy? Did you just say my name? What's your name though? Is your name John? Why do you need help? Little girl? Why do you need help? Are you here at this engine house? Are you in the woods? Are you at the furnace? Where would be the easiest place to communicate with you? Do you need help? That just said Gemma. Is your name Gemma? Please, I mean you no harm. Are you looking for your mum? Are you looking for your mum? Is your name Gemma? Little girl that's here. Is your name Gemma? Or Amy? If you can hear my voice, if you can come towards me and stand near me. There's a lady here looking for her daughter. Her daughter may be called Gemma. If there is, can you tell me your name? Hold on a minute. Oh, I can't get my pocket open. This is so difficult. I put the two devices down on the floor. Could you make them light up, please, so I know that you're here, and I know that you need my help, or you need our help. Camilla? Are you here? The lady that's lost her child. Could you try and make one of the devices on the floor light up? Your little girl's name Gemma? Turn that and we'll try necrophonic again. Little girl, can you try and communicate with me on this device? Please. Is your name Gemma? Is it Gemma or Emma? I'm speaking to the little girl and her mum. Could you make one of the devices on the floor light up, please? There's two, yes? There's two of them. I'm going to try and imagine a bright light around myself. The lady who's lost a child, or the little child, can see that light. Did you walk towards me? Can you see that light? Can you make one of the devices on the floor light up? Try and move one of them. Is your name Isabel? That just say hurt him. Great. you make one of the devices on the floor light up, please? I can't help you. If you won't help me. Are the four little children here again that were dancing and singing? Just two of the children are here? Surely one of you can try and move one of the balls. They're just little toys you can play with. They won't hurt you. The children want to sing a song again? The light? Did you see that light? You see the light on this camera? On this device in my hand? Or the light that I tried to visualize around myself? That light's there to protect me. There's a little girl called Poppy. Seems to be. My name's John. Seems to be. Well, people are sensing a lot of little girls here. Why are there so many little girls here? Did you used to work here? Did they used to send you down the mine? What's gone? The miner's gone. Mine went a long time ago. Do you want me to stay here? Or do you want me to go back into the woods? I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to judge anybody. Give me a minute. Oops. You know what time it is now. Let's see it in the chat.
Deck loaded.
Hashtag Paratech Learn. Sorry, I'm just putting the speaker back in for now. Let's try the Paratech. Oh, why has that done that again?
Started scanning. Tested.
Tested. Can you try and manipulate the words that come out of this device in my hand? Try and give me a response to any questions? Or give me a message? How many spirits are here with me now?
Insects.
How many little children are here? Her. Who is her? What's her name?
Machine.
Machine. It used to be a machine in here, a large engine that pumped water out of the mine. Is that what you're referring to?
You stopped.
That means nothing. I stopped the last device, if that's what you mean. I tried to communicate with...
Question.
You have a question? Or you want me to ask a question?
Value.
Not relevant.
Layla.
The little girl called Layla. The angels are protecting you. There's no need to be afraid. Nobody can hurt you anymore.
9.
9. Are the 9 spirits here?
Dives.
Or is Layla 9 years old? Yeah, they could be. Never seen this thing so quiet.
Modern.
Modern. All the equipment I've got is modern. It'll be very strange to you. Eve, are you still here? Eve, are you still here? Is it Eve that's looking for her daughter?
1.
Who is the lady that's looking for her daughter?
Scrape.
It's not relevant.
Total.
Total? What's the total? Total of what?
Induce.
I need you to try and work out how to use this.
Lead.
And communicate with me. Otherwise I might as well just turn this device off.
X. Relax.
Feel quite relaxed. Don't feel tense, don't feel uneasy here. Don't feel like there's anything negative.
Phantom.
The phantom here. What's the phantom going to do?
Hammer. Especially.
Hammer especially. What does hammer especially mean?
Mason.
He was a mason? He was a mason? Is it the gentleman you're talking about? Was he a mason that built this place?
Edge.
Where is the stone that has the date on it? Is it above the door? Oh, well, that one. There is something with a date on, but I don't believe it was etched.
View.
Did you work in the mine? View. I'll give you 2 more minutes to communicate using this device. Temperature. What about the temperature? Was it hot in the mine? Was it cold? Do you know? I don't know. I can't see it in it. Remote. I think they could be.
High.
Hang. Right, turn this one off.
Beneath. Scanning stopped.
Beneath. It just said beneath, so I turned it off. Right. You want to try the vortex again? Ladies and gentlemen. Oh. X is 10 in Roman numerals. To be fair, that's more relevant to where I was going, not to where I have come to. Not the Roman numerals of 10. Have we had dead wave tonight? Yes, we have had dead wave for a while. Had dead wave while I was walking around the outside. The only one we haven't used so far is Spiritus. We have used dead wave and necrophonic. We've done some EVPs, Spirit Box. We've had the REM pod and the fleshy balls out. Oh, we're in muddy as hell. Again. Spiritus after Vortex. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're right with me doing Spiritus when I'm here on my own. Because it makes nasty sounds. Here we go. Vortex is up again. Right up there this time. I might just have to treat it your door. If you put a pumpkin out, they change the law. Alright. Yes, we did use dead wave when I was walking around the outside. I try. You try doing all this, Lindsay Fletcher. Sorry, all you can see is my bottle now. I must put you down 2 seconds, guys. I'm just struggling filling this e-cig up. Should be it. Oh no. Oh no. Let's take a look. Oil everywhere. It'd be right. Oh. Right. Are we ready? Oh yeah. Turn the light off. I don't know if it's me that's just kicked the ball, but I wonder if turn it on and just turn it down rather than off. Might need a bit of light. No. See? I don't understand why you guys can't see it. I wonder if I try and move this laser closer. Sorry. No good going further away. I'm actually stood in the vortex now. You can't really, I don't think you guys can really see it. I can, but you can't. No. Try to the light a little bit. No, don't work inside. Cool. Hope you guys managed to get some screenshots. I don't know. What do you guys want me to use? I'm trying to change these lights over because the light's gone. My light's gone. Oh no. Sorry guys, just give me a minute. One of the lights has gone on top of the camera. So I'm going to have to try and switch him round. That's better. Oh, now it comes back on. Right, just need to get this back on now. Right, what do you guys want? Spiritus or Dead Wave? I think we have used the Dead Wave once, but if you guys want that again, that's fine. It's totally up to you guys. Spiritus. Okie doke. Really, Lindsay? You ask Spiritus or Dead Wave, and I say which one, and you say Necrophonic? Well, Claire was first with Spiritus, so I'll start with Spiritus, and then we'll see where we go from there. Those are still in my pocket. How are we, guys? Oh, no, I don't want to go in first. I want to go in last. Otherwise I'll be gluing mirror back on. Right, got the phone out. Spiritus. Ooh, sorry. They dropped everything there. Oh, come on. Right, we have Spiritus on.
Guys.
What?
I mean, not.
Silent.
Any spirits here that wish to communicate with me?
Please.
There's a little girl still here that's looking for a mum.
We're a
Hey.
Loud that. Sorry if you've got your earphones on.
that.
Come on.
What?
You.
Did you used to work here at this engine house or the mine or the furnace?
Where? On the road.
Ooh.
Here's
Oh, what's happened here? Sorry guys, I've turned you around.
Play it.
No,
Do.
what's happening here?
Gate in the south of
Really?
God.
Able.
Able? You able to communicate with me?
Hello, Miss.
Please.
Hello? Mister, did that say? Hello, mister? Hello?
Spade.
Is it?
Ron.
Camille?
Sure.
Camilla? Are you here?
Take.
Would you like to communicate with us? To either pass on a message
Did you wine?
or tell us your story?
On. Please.
No.
I will be leaving soon. This is your last chance to communicate.
Here's
Yes. Yeah.
Meg. Talking is.
I just want to know if there's an afterlife.
Well.
If you.
Well.
I mean you no harm or disrespect.
The.
You.
Could you step forward and communicate with me, please?
Night.
What's your name?
California.
40. What?
41? Were you 41 years old? What are you trying to warn me about?
Hit. Back. Village.
Were you a miner? Were you a miner that worked here?
Just
Trying to get the iron?
Face.
to be. No.
Head back? Head back where?
Right.
Why?
Where do you want me to head back to?
Full.
And come back down to the bottom of the engine house. Are the children still here?
On.
Green.
The.
Can you show yourself on this camera?
Village. All.
I mean, you no harm or disrespect. Could you stand in front of me? See if we can see you.
No.
Yeah.
Feel.
Means.
Could you stand in front of me, please? Is your name Bill?
Do. Three.
How about standing in the doorway? Did you just say my name? Did you just say John?
Bad.
Did you die here?
And almost.
Lee.
Yeah.
Did you die in the mine? Are you looking for somebody?
Move. Exactly.
Ashes.
Then.
You want me to leave?
Services.
If you want me to leave, you need to tell me clearly, and I will leave.
Comid.
No. He's. Good luck.
Good luck.
Does.
Good luck with what?
Good luck.
With.
Ow.
Out? You want me to get out of this engine house? Why?
One.
Why don't you want me to be in here?
This will be on. You growing. The man.
Camille? Or Camilla?
A freeze. He would. Oh.
Are the children still here? Do you want to sing?
Need.
Can you sing me a song? What was the song you were singing? 1, 2, buckle my shoe. A priest? Why is there a priest here?
Now.
Now?
Who's.
Because I had.
Oh. Ready?
Because I had.
Because you have what?
In her
Right. I'll try the necrophonic.
to his training.
Or I'm just going to put the ITC visual thing up. See, this has got this on it, but it's not really going to be much cop. This is supposed to take screenshots of that and pick faces up. Could you show yourself? Turn the light back on. That's supposed to be Visual ICT on this device, on this app. So it's similar to the vape thing, but it's on an app. Oh, why won't this go off? Carlo? Alright, do the necrophonic. Yeah, I'm going to leave soon. So if you do want to communicate, this is your last chance. Night, Claire Bear. Eve, are you still here? Leonard? We did try to communicate with you, Leonard. When we were last at the furnace. We're back at the furnace. So dark in here. We're at the furnace again, Leonard. I'll be leaving in a moment. Leonard and Eve, are you still here? Do you have a message for us before we leave?
Just. You want to?
Do you have any last words to say before I leave? Could you say good night?
No.
Do you want me to leave? Do you want me to leave? I'm listening. Good night. Do you want to ask me something? Is there a question you want to ask me? I will be leaving this place. You must remain here. You have no permission to attach to myself or any of my equipment. Would you like to say good night? Thank you for all the communication. Would you like me to come back another time? Should I come back here again? Thank you. What's up with this one now? Just give me 2 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, bright light. Shoot. It's a plane. I just, big finger. I just did a plane. I thought the plane was something growling. So anyway, I'm looking at wrapping it up now, guys. I've been here 2 hours and 20 minutes, and that's while I've been live. I'm here for about another 40 minutes before then, trying to get live. But I hope you've all enjoyed it. I hope you've all had a good night. Don't forget, guys, to join us tomorrow night when we are live at the old picture house, Haunted Museum. It's alright, I can't see a damn thing with this light on. I'm back at the car now, so we get in the car and then I'll say good night, because I don't like standing. There's absolutely no street lights here or anything. Don't know if I've just trapped something in the door. Nope. Right. Ooh. Right, with the coat. Get some light on. Get them doors locked. That one. Turn that off now, I think. Oh no 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 no. Copyright strikes. Right, I hope you've all enjoyed it. I hope you've all had a good night. And don't forget to join us tomorrow night when we are live. Let me just put this light back on because it's garbage, that interior light. Don't forget to join us tomorrow night when we're at the old Picture House, Haunted Museum in Nottingham. Look at me heart, keep going. Yeah, the old Picture House, Haunted Museum in Nottingham. And yeah, myself, Lindsay, and 2 guests joining us there tomorrow night. So keep that in your diaries, guys. Please, please, please don't forget. Hopefully it will be on Facebook if Facebook is not broken still. We shall see. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining and taking the time tonight. I know it's Halloween and everybody's like got parties or other things to do. So I do appreciate each and every one of you that's joined us tonight. Thank you to all our mods for modding. That is Gemma, Scotty, no, Scotty comes with historians, doesn't he? Gemma, Claire Bear, Kimmer, Janet, if she's been on, Carol, Karen, Michael, and Cliff and Scotty are historians. And if I forgot anybody, I do apologise. Thank you to all our A team, yes, and all to our ETA family. That's about as much you're going to get out of me. Alright, so thank you for joining. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we shall see you tomorrow night from the Haunted Museum. So take care, guys, have a good night, and see you tomorrow. Bye.